What's up? I'm Ides. I'm the dad and the drummer.
Hi, my name is Jesse. I sing and play guitar.
My name's Angelica. I also sing and play guitar.
I am Marissa. I'm the mom and the bass player, and we
are the CHeese Bergens,
a punk rock family band from Burbank, California, and you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. And if you're smart, you will subscribe to the channel.
Click that button.
By clicking the button or dinging the bell or whatever is around here. Anyway, okay, so we got this bunch of questions from Rob and John, and we're just going to go through them and answer them ourselves. So the first one is, where did you meet? Obviously, we're a family. Yeah, I met Ides, going out to shows when I was, a young little bass player in LA. And then, we had these guys. We don't have to explain too much about the whole process, but, Anyway, okay. Who influenced you to start playing music? We're going to go around and...
Wow. Probably Kiss. I mean, when I was a kid, Kiss was, everything. That was like my world. It was my first band, first record that I bought. So, big Kiss fan. So, probably them.
I would say these two, because they, got me listening to metal at a very young age and got me into, guitar lessons and everything. So, yeah, them.
You're welcome.
I would probably say these three because they were all into music and they were all also musicians, so family legacy, I think.
Yeah, and actually my dad played music too, so I mean, much as I don't want to admit it, he was probably, a big influence on me that way. Anyway, okay. What do you have to have with you when you go on tour?
Do we tour?
We don't really tour, but...
We drive around Southern California and the
let's
Southwest.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. Let's see. Masseuse, personal chef. No, I don't know. Just these guys. It's really family. That's what it's all about, actually, what the band's all about in music. As long as I have them with me, we're good. We can sleep in the van.
Yeah, definitely need our equipment. That helps.
That does help. That is good.
Goats to sacrifice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all.
I like to source locally for that.
Yeah.
Talent and a gallon of virgin's blood.
Okay, and I'm gonna go equipment, a set of wheels, and a book to keep me entertained. Not like I can read in the van anyway, but Okay, if you weren't playing music, what would you want to do with your life?
I want to rock. No, I don't know. Play video games. That's my goal in life, is to be able to play video games all the time.
I would just drown myself in cheese.
A noble pursuit.
I'd be an actor or voice actor.
Okay, well, funny thing, because I actually have a job. I don't just make money playing music, but if I had to do anything like Nigel Tufnell, I would be a shoe salesman.
How fun.
Yeah, that's true. Favorite venue to play and why?
Oh, wow. Well, I love playing a place called The Park, which is unfortunately now defunct due to the pandemic. I think they kind of went under. We're going to miss The Park a lot. I don't know. I like, there's a church parking lot in North Hills that we play a lot, that it's fun, and the Orange County Fair every year is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I know, there's Archie's Ice Cream, which is also defunct. That was pre-pandemic,
awesome.
but they still have a food truck, so,
Check them out.
yeah, check them out.
Our
They're
friend
still
Sean's.
around. Yeah, I guess the Orange County Fair would be my favorite that's still around.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go Orange County Fair too.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with like everything that was said, tribute to the park. We miss the park so much.
Big ups,
And,
Kendra.
Yeah, I know, and the church parking lot's fun. Orange County Fair is fun, so ditto. Okay, what was the first concert you ever went to?
Kiss, 1979. I'm dating myself, but yeah, my parents took me to see Kiss when I was 8 years old.
Yeah, my first was Iron Maiden, and my second was actually Kiss.
Just a few days later.
Yeah.
Oh.
Joan Jett.
Yeah, my friends that I used to have a band with, they took me to see Joan Jett and Cheap Trick and Heart.
Yeah, Heart.
Yep.
Heart.
And you know what? This is so embarrassing, but my first concert was Billy Joel. I went with my mom.
That's not embarrassing. Billy Joel's awesome.
Yeah, I think Billy Joel's awesome. You know, obviously, you know, in punk and metal, it's a little, you know, but that was my first concert, so there you go. And what was the first CD you ever bought?
Well, I don't know about CDs, honestly. I think probably the first CD that I owned was Wasp's first album, but I already had a massive vinyl collection before CDs were ever invented, and the first album that I ever owned was, once again, Kiss Destroyer.
I don't think I've ever bought a CD. Stream
Yeah,
all my
we-
music.
The kids are post-CD.
Yeah, we're
so.
pre-CD, they're post-CD. That's
Yeah.
how this evolution works. But do you remember first piece of music you bought or downloaded or anything?
The first album I listened to all the way through was Dirt by Alice in Chains. So
That's a good one.
I want to say the first piece of music I downloaded was the Frozen soundtrack.
Yeah.
And I
Frozen,
want to
yeah,
say
probably.
the first actual album I ever listened to all the way through
The CHeese Bergens.
might have been MCR.
Yeah, she's a big MCR fan. Well, after inheriting all of my mother's Beatles albums and also you know, big collection of Billy Joel and musicals, you know, once I started on my rock and roll path, my first vinyl record was Pyromania by Def Leppard.
I think that was my first cassette, actually. I think when I
Okay,
started
there.
into cassettes, I think Pyromania was the first one.
Okay, dream
What is this
gig.
dinosaur speak?
I'm assuming, I don't know if I got the right interpretation on this one, but the dream gig, what bands would you play with and at what venue?
Probably Wacken. I want to play Wacken in Germany, the giant metal festival, with everybody. I mean, you know, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden,
Whoever's on the bill.
whoever. Yeah, really. Like all the big ones. You know, I'm a big metalhead, so like, I'm pretty easy.
Well,
Blue Oyster Cult. I love
the
to
only-
play with Blue Oyster Cult.
The only punk band on the bill.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's probably not true, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I would really like to play with Trivium and Mastodon. Also, don't really fit with us, but I guess at Wacken or I don't know, somewhere really big, Madison Square Garden or something.
Oh. For the where, I don't know. Somewhere big, somewhere that gets a lot of people. Green Day. Yeah, big punk bands.
Okay, I would like to play with Motorhead and The Offspring and My Chemical Romance. And yeah, I don't care how weird that bill is. And I'm going to say the Forum in Irvine because I love that venue, but Madison Square Garden would also be kick-ass because he just mentioned that. I had a lot of great times there, so that would be awesome to play. And okay, that's the interview, so we're going to play a quick song and then we're out. Oh, yeah, it's called Wake Her When the Show Is Over.
It used to be a time my mother would go out a lot. Now she likes to sit home on the couch on that rock. Now I'm getting older again, my big crew. Rock and roll all night when we go out to the show. My mother, she just says that she's too tired.
Goodbye.
We're the CHeese
We've been the
Bergens.
CHeese Bergens.
Thanks for having us.
Subscribe to Concert Junkies, Rob and John.
Woo!